Welcome everybody to Snack Chat, the show where we chat with guests and we do some taste tests. And on today's very special episode, we are celebrating, honoring, previewing the upcoming Academy Awards, the 98th edition of the Academy Awards, coming up on March 15th. And to help me do that, we've got some very special guests with us today. You guys know Harvey and Cathy here, and of course, very special, honored, esteemed guest, Suzy Hosley here from DFI. Yes. Congrats, everybody. We made it to another Oscars special. Glad to see everybody here. We'll take some breaks throughout. We'll talk about our favorite movies of 2025 ahead of the ceremony, and then we'll try some snacks here, some popcorn that Brett picked up from Aldi and from Five Below and from Cracker Barrel, his beloved Cracker Barrel. Okay. So we appreciate Brett now and always. But before we get started, let's chat a little bit about where we are with our Oscar watch. Suzy, how are you feeling about? It's a busy
You're
time.
Starting with me, huh?
It's a busy time as the executive director of Downtown Frankfort Incorporated. It's hard to sneak in these movies, isn't it?
Yeah.
Sometimes they're like 2.5, 3 hours long.
I know. And I just don't have the attention span. When I see something that's 2.5 hours long or more, I'm like, oh my gosh, But hey, I sat down and I pushed through on some of them.
Yes.
But I was looking at the list here, and I was feeling kind of proud with the amount that I had watched. And then I saw this list, and I was like, holy crap, I haven't really scratched the surface. Yeah. So I'm just here for support, and I'm going to learn about the ones I'm going to watch.
That's right. And you're here for vibes. And try some snacks, too. That's right. Yeah. We'll have some snacks. And then you'll have time. And folks at home, too, if they're watching us, they'll have a little bit of time before March 15th and the ceremony truly starts.
Yeah.
Harvey,
so it's fine.
Yeah, what's your checklist looking like?
I think I've seen 10 total.
Of the how
the
many?
total
Are there
nominees,
30 something? Okay.
Yes. I've seen 10 of them. I've seen 6 of the Best Picture nominees.
There you go. That's pretty good. 60%.
Chipping away at it.
I'm 5 or 6. So.
Yeah, so 6 or 7.
Okay.
No, it's always fun to do this. It's a good reason to sit down and watch good films. And I know you do it all year round. I like to do it right here in a 2-month period.
And the Oscars are just fun.
Yeah,
right? It's fun to watch movies and to
see
see the way the industry views which movies are the best and which ones they want to award with the most awards there and esteem. But we know that we're going to award Cathy with the one that has seen the most
She's
movies.
An overachiever.
She definitely. What's your checklist looking like right now?
I think of all 35 plus the shorts, there is probably 10 I haven't seen.
That's really good.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's really good.
But of the ones we're going to be discussing today, I've seen all of them.
Yeah, you're good. You're good for
all the major categories.
Yes. All the major categories, yes.
And so for folks at home, we're not going to go through every single category and every single nominated movie because we would just simply be here way too long, and we just don't have time to watch all of those movies.
And do you feel like there was a lot this year?
A lot of movies?
Nominations and a lot to choose from compared to last year.
They've really only added one category that I can think of, and it's casting.
Oh, okay.
And I would say that the movies themselves, I don't know that there's anything that was nominated for casting that was also not nominated in other categories.
Yeah.
But this year was the year. We'll mention Sinners among other films, but it was nominated the most. It broke a record for 16 nominations, and a lot of that has to do with that casting. But it would have broken. It would have still had 15, if not that. So it still would have broken the record for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, it does. When you look at it, it's like that's a lot of movies to get through.
Films.
Yeah.
But before we talk movies, we got some snacks.
Well, what about you, though, Zach?
Where am I at?
You don't get off
sometimes
on
I'll
this.
let myself off the hook. I haven't done an official count, but I am. I think I've seen more than Harvey and Suzy. Yeah. But not as much as Cathy. So I'm kind of in between.
You're in between.
Okay. I've seen 8 of the 10 Best Picture nominees. Okay. So. But I'll try to get all 10 in before March 15th for sure. Yeah. But yeah, before we start movies, let's get a little snack here as we're kind of getting things started.
Let's do it.
I'm gonna start off with these are called Spaceballs.
Yes.
Wow.
I think Brett said that he got these from Aldi.
Okay.
And so we're gonna try these out. It says Spaceballs Outer Planet Pizza.
Oh my gosh.
With organic avocado oil.
Organic.
So it's healthy.
It's out of this
right?
world.
It's healthy.
out of this world.
Yeah, these are
And I mean, it doesn't have the Spaceballs trademark.
Oops, I poured a lot.
Darth helmet. Darth helmet's not in there.
Oh yeah. I mean, talk
Be
about
careful.
good
Be careful
movies.
with your pour.
Spaceballs. That's Mel Brooks, right?
Spaceball, yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
It's a heavy pour.
Spaceballs the snack.
And they're doing a sequel, right? I think they're doing a sequel here in the next little bit.
Okay.
So.
Oh, I went ahead and took a bite.
That's all right. Yeah, honestly, like we're moving along.
I'm going for it.
I'm gonna get
I'm
us
not
a
a
shot
rule
too.
follower. I'm sorry.
Pizza flavored.
That is interesting.
Oh, that's really good.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
They're kind of they're puffs. They're kind of puffs, you know.
Yeah.
Lesser Evil is the
It's a
brand.
cross between the pizza flavored combos.
Combos.
That's what I was going to say. It's like combos,
And, like the cheese puffs.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like that. I like that combo because
I do
the
like
actual
the pizza
combos
combos.
themselves sometimes will cut the roof of your mouth because they're a little.
These are a little better.
The
These are
only
more
time
snacky.
I ever eat combos is when I'm
Traveling.
Road trip.
somewhere.
That's the only time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Why is that? Same.
Oh.
We had a few months back. We had Tish Shade on the show. She had never tried combos before,
Okay.
What?
Right.
and we tried a lot of different combinations of combos, flavors of combos. And that's what we talked about too. They're the
Yeah.
ultimate road trip snack.
Yeah.
You never think about buying them unless you're on the road
Yeah.
going somewhere.
And I
Weird.
spend a ridiculous amount of money on snacks at gas stations. Like,
Yeah.
You're getting like the gummy worms. And
That's so fun.
combos
Yeah.
All right, I think it is time. We're properly snacked so
Yeah.
far, and it's time to start talking about these awards. We're going to do the supporting acting nominations first.
Okay.
We'll start with the ladies here. We'll start Best Supporting Actress here. I'll start us off with. I'll read off the nominees,
Okay, that
and
helps.
then I'll swing it to Cathy, and you tell
Okay.
me who you think.
Okay.
Let me see
But we'll start off. Elle Fanning was nominated for Sentimental Value. Inga Ip's daughter Lilius was also nominated for Sentimental Value. Amy Madigan for Weapons. We had Wunmi Mosaku for Sinners and Tiana Taylor for One Battle After Another. Cathy, Lindsey.
Yep.
Where do you fall on this one?
I'm going to have to go with Amy Madigan. She's like 75 years old, literally.
Is she really that
I think
old?
she's 75.
Oh my
yeah.
gosh.
And it was, she played such a character that was disturbing, and it's one that you remember. So
Very, very memorable.
Yes.
That's my pick too. I'll go
Yeah.
while we're talking about her. She played Aunt Gladys in Weapons, and as we were talking to Brett before we got started here, it was a performance that, and part of the movie that they really did not put it in the marketing at all, right? It just sort of, if you hadn't seen much, you've seen a couple of trailers going into it,
Yeah.
but then after that opening weekend, all the memes started rolling
Oh,
out
yeah.
because she was that memorable,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and it's just like
Yeah.
instantly iconic
Yeah.
performance.
Yeah.
And I like to see, along with Sinners is here as well. Wunmi Mosaku does not necessarily play a villain role, but I do love seeing like Weapons as a sort of
Yeah.
Madigan, like a horror villain
Yeah.
being nominated
Yeah.
again because I feel like it's been a little while.
Right.
So
Yeah, that's what
I like
makes
that.
it cool. There's the, just, I don't know, the mix of the genres rather than just, they're all like the
like drama.
premiere, cinema, art, whatever.
Suzy, what were you
Overrated.
feeling about that? Did you see any?
So,
did you see any of these
no, I
movies?
agree, and I think when we did the horror film talk,
Yeah.
Weapons is like on my list
Yup.
of scary movies that this year.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely, what you're saying. It's interesting that it's supporting because so much of that film is her,
Right,
Gladys, and I'm with you. It's like she's branded to that film and almost to the year. It's like such an iconic
yeah.
character. People are dressing up as her.
Yeah.
It came out like a few months before
2025.
Halloween.
Yes.
Yeah.
There's been memes. So anytime you have that kind of like, I guess, branding, I feel like, I don't know. And it was eerie. She was chilling.
She ruled. It was
It
awesome.
was pretty. She
Yeah.
was pretty
Yeah.
good. Yeah.
Harvey, what about you?
I've not seen Weapons, but everything I've heard is that her performance was great, and that was the only nomination from that film, right? Was her?
Yeah, which
Yeah.
I think was surprising. A lot of people
Yeah, I
kind of
really
tapped
like
it
that
as
movie.
maybe a last minute
A
Best
dark
Picture
horse,
nominee,
yeah.
or maybe an original screenplay kind of nominee. But
I do want to shout out Tiana Taylor's performance in One Battle After Another. I thought,
Yeah.
even though it wasn't, I don't want to do spoilers or whatever, but it wasn't necessarily a traditional supporting role, right?
Yeah.
But certainly plenty of screen time, and
Right.
I thought she was like her
And
character was amazing.
I think she's the favored right now.
Yeah.
Because she
Is
won
she?
the Golden
She got
Globe.
the gold.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
I think
Yeah.
you're right.
Yeah.
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 It seems like maybe it might be a 50-50 two-horse race right now between Tiana and Amy Madigan, I would say. Is that who we feel? Do we feel it'll be one of those two that'll win that night?
Although, I mean, in this category, there's 2 actresses from Sentimental Value.
Yep.
And I saw that movie. I loved that movie.
Gosh, I haven't seen that
one of my favorites.
Yeah.
And all of the performances in that movie were stellar.
Yeah.
So, you know, just wish you could give it to everybody.
No, I'm happy for Elle Fanning too. She's having a heck of a couple of years between this and then 2024 movie. She was in A Complete Unknown with Timothée Chalamet,
right.
and then she was also in a Predator movie in 2025 as well. She plays like a AI, like a robot, basically like attached as a backpack to like the Predator himself. Check it out.
Interesting.
But she's had a heck of a couple of years there, so I'm happy to see her nominated. Okay, moving on to acting.
Okay.
Best Supporting Actor, we've got Benicio del Toro for One Battle After Another.
Okay.
Jacob Elordi for Frankenstein. Delroy Lindo for Sinners. Sean Penn for One Battle After Another. And Stellan Skarsgård for Sentimental Value.
Okay.
Harvey, we'll start you off with this one.
This is, I feel like, is maybe the hardest category.
It's a good category.
And again, I haven't seen Sentimental Value. I love Stellan Skarsgård, so I'm certain that he was fantastic in that. But the other ones were all great. I loved Benicio del Toro. His, you know, it's such a kind of not a normal role for him, like a different type of character. Yeah. And he just crushes it.
You can tell he's having a blast.
Oh, right. Yeah. And just leaning into it. And I also thought Delroy Lindo was awesome in Sinners too. So those were like my 2 favorites. And I wonder if Benicio and Sean Penn might split the vote a little bit.
That's
you
what I'm
have those 2
of.
candidates. Yeah. And if that's the case, then I don't know if that means that it's Skarsgård or if maybe Delroy Lindo could sneak in. But I thought all of these were great. I mean, I thought Sean Penn was amazing.
Again,
too.
I thought that's
so eerie.
Sean Penn gave my favorite performance of this group. I mean, just
ridiculous.
But also, I so appreciate and respect what Stellan Skarsgård does. I mean, he's just like, you see him on the screen and he's just acting, and it seems like it's just effortless, and and he plays those roles that are just, they just dig at you.
Yep.
So.
And Stellan Skarsgård won the Golden Globe.
And he did,
for the same category. So you're going with Sean Penn?
It's my favorite.
That's your favorite?
Yeah.
Suzy?
Yeah. I have to say, I didn't realize Skarsgård was the father of the brothers.
There's many Skarsgård.
There's many of the Skarsgård.
I wasn't sure of the family tree either. I thought maybe he was the uncle or something.
He's the dad.
Or maybe he's
from Stephen King's. Which one's that?
Pennywise.
Yeah. And then the other one, Eric, that was in True Blood. That's how I always know. What's his name?
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, I know you're talking about.
It's like, what a family.
Is there
so good.
Peter Skarsgård?
Peter,
is one of them.
There's one of them.
Anyway, sorry. This is what I do.
The family
I get us off
Skarsgård.
track. I'm with Cathy. I mean, they are all so good, and I can say that other than I have not seen Sentimental Values. That's the one, and I really do want to see that one. Yep. I saw the other ones.
There you go.
So I can speak to this one a little bit. I'm with Cathy. Sean Penn, man, that was an interesting character, and he's just so good.
Yeah.
Talk about effortless,
Oh, yeah.
He had a lot to chew on, right? With that character.
It was a role, for
it
sure.
Was definitely a role,
Yep. I think I would vote for my favorite of these is from the same movie, but Benicio del Toro. Yeah, I gotta go. It has ever since I saw him on the screen, he's just stuck with me. And he also had a heck of a 2025 as well. He was in Phoenician Scheme from Wes Anderson, which I really liked his performance in that too. He started.
Sensei Sergio, is that what it was?
Sensei. The Thank You Sensei stuff is so good, and he immediately became memed for his performance too. So good. Okay, we've done our supporting acting categories. I think it's time for another snack.
stack it up.
What y'all think?
Yeah, I already finished.
Yeah, mine are all gone.
Yeah, I've been kind
I
of slowly going through
haven't
it.
had lunch today.
All right, this is
before I came, just so I wouldn't overeat here.
This is a favorite flavor of mine in general. I love doing like hot honey and pepperoni on pizza, and that's what we've got here today.
Okay.
These are actually handcrafted small batch popcorn.
Okay.
But hot honey flavored. Brand is GH Graters.
Yeah, Craters.
Graters?
Yeah,
Okay.
they get in the
Craters.
popcorn game.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
They do the Chicago style, the cheddar and caramel mix.
I guess these came from, I don't remember. Maybe Five Below?
Five Below, I think, yes.
Maybe it's that one.
I like the idea of maybe mixing the pizza ball
I
with
do.
the hot honey.
This is what I'm gonna be snacking on like the rest of the day.
Can I just say that, hey, Brett, Zach is in charge of snacks from here on out for the snack
Oh, this wasn't.
chat.
No, Brett.
Oh,
This
this
was
is
Brett.
Brett? I
Brett's
thought
the
you
snack
said you
lord.
went and got
No,
it.
no,
Okay,
no.
never mind. Good job, Brett.
no.
Wow, that's a lot.
I gotta put some respect on the snack lord's name there.
Snack Lord. Okay, we going? Oh, did you already have that?
Yeah, I already ate mine too. I didn't even think about it. It spilled out and I ate it. It is a little spicier than I thought. Maybe
it is.
underlying the hot.
Okay.
It's good though.
Spicy?
Well, I love spicy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, hot honey. Because that means it's sweet, too.
It's a bit of a late charge on the
is
heat.
It is, yeah.
Which I like.
It's good. I like it quite a bit.
There's not enough on there for me.
Right. I think the flavor's a
I
little.
need more flavor dust on there.
Yeah.
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 More honey to go
I
with
could
the
use,
hot.
yes, more honey, right? Yeah, I could use more honey on that. So far,
Okay.
so far the outer space pizza.
I'm not grossed out.
No,
I mean, I would eat
It's good.
that. I am eating it.
Yeah. I feel like it needs to be eaten with something. I don't know. Something
Yeah.
mixed in there.
Yeah.
don't
Like
know.
something else sweeter or something more
I
savory?
kind of want something more savory.
Yeah, maybe so. Something like saltier to go with it, maybe. Okay.
I just got
Go
one
ahead.
with more dust
A little
on
more
it.
dust.
You got a
more
little
dusty
more
one.
heat.
Yeah, I like it.
Okay, we did our supporting acting categories. Now it's time for our lead acting categories. We'll start with Best Actress. We got Jessie Buckley from Hamnet, Rose Byrne, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You, Kate Hudson, Song Sung Blue, Renata Rensby, Sentimental Value, and Emma Stone from Begonia. Suzy, we'll start with you.
Oh.
Now that you just took a bite.
So I've seen like 2 of the movies that
Yes.
you...
What two have you seen?
Begonia
Yes.
and Hamnet.
Okay.
Both great. I think that... who's the actress from Hamnet? Sorry.
Jessie Buckley.
I think that she was fantastic. I think that was such a heavy role to play, and I don't know. It was there was a lot of layers to it, and I think she did a pretty good job. Begonia was good. I mean, Emma Stone's great. But yeah, I'm leaning towards Hamnet.
Okay.
What do you think, Cathy?
I've seen them all. I liked all of the performances. But I think my favorite was Rose Byrne.
Oh,
That
say more.
movie, If I Had Legs, I'd Kick You. I mean, she's the movie. I mean, it starts out with all it is just her face, and she's doing whatever and talking. But I'm like, is this all the movie's going to be? It's just a close up of her the whole time.
Is it like a camera? Because I've only ever seen the poster.
Yeah.
And that's it. So
Well,
is it like a camera? Is it like on her or
No,
something?
it came
Okay.
out after that.
Okay.
But for the first few minutes, it was just
Right.
intense on her. And I think that was just to show how intense she felt in her life. Just everything is just coming at her.
Yeah.
Just taking the space.
Yeah.
Taking up
Yeah.
the space.
Yeah. So yeah, I mean it was an intense role, and I mean, and she nailed it. I thought.
And she's been working for a while, and I'm glad to see
think
her.
she's great,
Because
yeah.
I've seen her in a lot of comedic roles.
Yeah.
And so it's been really cool to see her get some flowers, some flowers for Rose.
And there's some funny moments in this movie.
Okay, cool. Harvey, where you landed on this one?
This is my weakest category because I've only seen Begonia of these nominations. But I'll shout out Emma Stone. I thought she was really good. I really like that movie. I think it might be, well, I don't want to spoil the Best Picture talk, but
it's up there for you.
Yeah, for sure. And I thought she was a major part of it. But yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing these other movies. I don't have a whole lot to add.
Yeah.
Okay.
But no, between her and Jesse Plemons, it's like they are the two main.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It rests on the two of them throughout that whole movie.
For sure.
I think I'm like you. I've only seen Begonia, but I've only seen Hamnet on top of that, and I got to give it to Jessie Buckley for her performance there. I mean, that movie is gutting in a lot of ways, and really tugs on the heartstrings in a lot of ways, and so much of it rests on whether or not you believe her performance in particular.
Oh yeah.
In addition to Paul Mescal and the little boy who plays Hamnet in the movie, it's crazy, crazy how good he is too.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
But you're right. But so much of that movie rests on those performances and on her, and so I think
that's what carries the movie or those performances.
I think she was probably my favorite out of those. But yeah, Emma Stone really close as well, and I just have always enjoyed like Kate Hudson too. I haven't seen that movie, but I saw that trailer and I'm like, I shouldn't like this movie. I don't think it feels very kind of rote, and I can feel like I can see the beats coming.
You'd be
but it
surprised.
seems like a warm blanket of a movie. But I've heard it takes some turns.
It takes some turns.
Okay.
Yeah.
And I thought she did a really good job. She had a really good accent, and she sang in it. And
has she been nominated before? Was she
That's a
nominated
great question.
for?
I don't know right off.
Was
she nominated for Almost Famous?
That's what I was going to say. I think she might have been
Almost
Famous.
Maybe so.
One of my faves.
For supporting actress. I love that. Cameron Crowe.
So who do we think as a group? Who do we think has the best chance?
Probably Jessie Buckley.
Yeah,
I think it kind of feels like Jessie Buckley's to lose. I think.
Yeah, she was good, and her character, it was put through the ringer.
She really was.
The emotional toll.
All right, moving to the actor category here. We've got Timothy.
Are all good.
What's that?
These are all good.
I know, right? I've heard people say that this might be one of the most stacked acting category group of nominations that we've had in quite a while. But start off Timothée Chalamet for Marty Supreme, Leo DiCaprio, ever heard of him, from One Battle After Another, Ethan Hawke from Blue Moon, Michael B. Jordan for Sinners, and Wagner Moura for The Secret Agent. Kathy, we'll swing back to you. Where you land?
If we're going with my favorite,
Let's go with your favorite.
It was hands down Ethan Hawke.
Oh, Blue Moon. Okay.
Let me tell you.
Speak
Has anybody else seen the Blue Moon?
I haven't seen it yet.
Okay. Well, give me just a second.
Okay.
This is an old school movie that's like, it's set in one room, basically. It's set in Sardi's in New York, which was like, it's still a famous place where people go when a show lets out. And the actors and stuff go there. And they set aside rooms for the actors to come and, directors or whatever. So Ethan Hawke plays Lorenz Hart, I think his name is. Yeah, and he used to be the partner of Richard Rodgers, who then ended up with Rodgers and Hammerstein, who wrote all of the plays, Oklahoma, Sound of Music, The King and I, Carousel.
Okay.
I mean, they just go on, all the famous ones. But before he was with Hammerstein, he was with this Lorenz Hart, and they broke up. They weren't partners anymore because he had a drinking problem. And that's who Ethan Hawke plays. And so this movie is set in Sardi's after the opening of Oklahoma, which is the first,
big hit for Rodgers
and Hammerstein. And it's Lorenz at the bar, and you don't even know that it's Ethan Hawke.
Yeah, he just transforms.
Yeah, right? And really, it's him talking most of the time.
Really?
And that's what gets me.
Yeah.
He really put in a performance.
Yeah. He put the work in.
Yeah, so that's why I'm giving him
that.
And there wasn't all the other stuff happening. It was just him acting. Yeah.
And Ethan Hawke, just one of our best actors.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Just in general.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah. I came this close to meeting him.
Oh, yeah, when he was here.
In Frankfurt.
Yeah.
I was at Limewater, and he came in, and Maya was with him. And they were sitting at the table behind me.
Wow.
And, I just wanted to, so I didn't bat it.
But you gotta be cool. You gotta be cool, man.
I should have.
You gotta be cool.
Well,
I know what you mean, though.
I knew he was walking around town and stuff, so I was trying to figure out where he was and when, because I have this book that he wrote more than 20 something years ago, and I have it, and it's all the cover on it's like wrinkled and stuff, but I carried it around hoping that I would see him so that he would sign it.
Your book.
Because of course if folks don't remember, they were in town. He directed a movie, right, starring his daughter Maya, called Wildcat. Is that right?
Yeah.
I think think so.
Yeah,
you're right.
And I think they showed it. They did a screening of it at the Kentucky.
I went to
right?
that.
You did.
I went to the Kentucky
that.
where they did a screening, and Ethan Hawke was there with Steve Zahn, who's also in the movie.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah,
again,
That's
one of
cool.
our
And it was
treasures.
great.
Yes, Woodford County Zone.
I did not.
Yeah,
I did
right?
not take the book with me then. But yeah, Jolene and I went to that. It was great.
I badly wanted to stand on the chair and yell, "Oh, Captain, my Captain!" as he was like walking out.
That would not be awkward at all. He would have been like, "Yes, that's awesome. Thank you so much."
No, I wish you would have done that. Man, I would have given you $1,000.
Oh my gosh! Take it.
I think you just pick a Denzel quote from Training Day to throw
yeah.
at him too. Yeah, give him one of those.
Yeah.
Well, Suzy, what about you? What do you think about?
It's what I do.
What do you think about Best Actor here?
Man, I mean, it really is a killer lineup.
Yeah.
And I've seen most of them, so I'm like,
Okay.
yay, I can talk to this. Okay, I thought Leonardo DiCaprio was great. I really did like One Battle After Another, but I'm gonna give it to my boy Michael B. Jordan. I thought it was super fun watching him play off of himself. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, it was 2 roles, and I thought he did a really good job. That like by like the middle of the film, I almost felt like it was 2 different people. Like it was brothers that were acting against each other, and I was like, wait, he is doing that like himself.
Yeah,
you know,
just like mannerisms and like little adjustments to his voice.
Yes. So yeah, I thought it was super fun to see that perspective of doing the 2 roles.
Yeah. Harvey, what about you?
Well, I'll shout out Michael B. too. I thought he was amazing, and I told Zach before I watched the movie that I was skeptical about one actor playing 2 characters because I generally don't like that.
Yeah.
But he did. There was enough difference. I thought. That,
I thought it was very discerning.
Right.
Yeah.
And that's all credit to him.
Yeah.
But I just gotta give him Chalamet.
Chalamet.
He was. I mean, maybe it's because it was the most recent one that I've seen, but golly. He was so good in that. It's so unlikable for most of the movie.
He was such a wait, I can't cuss. I forgot.
But
no, I don't. I was getting ready to say he was such a, and then I was like, relative. But he was so right. He was such a jerk.
But
a selfish narcissist.
He crushed it though. It was great.
Yeah, it was really good.
I mean,
He
I
had
don't
great
know.
lines and the way he delivered them.
And I mean, is he? I assume is he the favorite at this point?
I think he is the favorite.
So
it feels like it might be between him and Leo.
Yeah. I would be good with either of those. And again, I want to shout out Jesse Plemons. I feel like he was maybe the one cut out on this.
Yeah.
But he was fantastic.
But it's hard to, which one do you take? I mean, we haven't seen Secret Agent. Maybe Cathy can speak to Vodka
He was good.
Is he good? Okay. He's great in other stuff I've seen him in. He was in Civil War, I think, a couple years ago, and some other stuff. But
no, that was a really good movie.
Yeah.
But again, Jesse Plemons.
You think he should have gotten in?
Yeah.
Jesse Plemons. I'm with you. I'm going Timmy C.
Yeah.
He was so good, but it's a testament to his fame and who he is outside of movies, but also how he is in the movie as well, where you start off and you're like, I'm in. I'm rooting for Marty.
Right.
We're going on this journey. I got you.
Right,
and then every step after step, he kind of keeps taking. You're like, am I?
Right.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm back. You got me. I'm back in.
Yeah.
Let's go,
Back
Marty.
in.
And then it's like
Win
he
that
keeps
ping pong
disappointing
game.
you
Yeah.
and the other, not just more of the movie. Hopefully people will check out Marty
Couldn't
Supreme.
win.
But it is kind of a classic journey like that where you just kind of like want that person you're rooting for them and you want them to figure it out after a while. But that's just a testament to his likability as an actor and that performance.
And so I take mine back because I forgot. So I'm still Michael B. Jordan, and I am Timothy Chalamet. Because and the amount of screen time, like I think he was in almost every scene,
you're
but
probably
like
right.
one.
Yeah, honestly.
I mean, talk about giving a lot of your skills.
Yeah.
Penn Jillette was in that movie.
Yeah.
And
the number of random people in that film is unbelievable.
Yes.
George Gervin, the Iceman, was in there. He was like, oh my gosh. And then Ted Williams, the voice, the golden voice guy. The homeless dude.
He's in the he's in like the ping pong kind of circuit.
I was like, oh my gosh, dude.
Yeah.
But so Penn was saying, like in an interview about Timothy Chalamet, that it was really fun to watch him. That he was so old Hollywood, and like how much work he put into it, and so I just thought it was interesting. But
and it seems like a lot of people. So for me, I can see the Leo thing as well because Leo is so good in one battle. But I get a little as sort of as a fan and appreciator of the Oscars and ultimately a novice over the almost 100-year history of the Oscars. They do this a lot where they try to say you need to wait.
It's not your time.
It's not your time yet, and I feel like they did that to Timmy last year with.
They can't do it again. You don't think?
And so I worry a little bit that like, oh, we need to give Leo another one.
Yeah,
like,
it's his time, right?
And so I can see them doing the math
totally
a little
see
bit,
that too.
and that he's too young to get another one.
He's going to have plenty. All right, and part of it is he hadn't worked with one of the big directors yet either.
Yeah.
So like maybe they're waiting for his performance with PTA or somebody like that before they can lift him up.
Maybe they'll give it to Ethan Hawke.
Sometimes they split all his ballots.
It's his time. Yeah. Did Timothy win last year?
No.
Yeah. Oh, he did.
No, he got nominated.
I thought he won.
No, Adrian Brody won for Bruce.
That's right.
And then immediately everyone in the room
Louisville,
and me at home, everybody regretted having given him that award, I think. Because his acceptance speech was like
5
meandering
hours long.
and weird and like,
well, did
why did we do
Chalamet
that?
win the Golden Globe?
He won like maybe the BAFTA or the Screen Actors Guild Award or something. There was like a precursor
acceptance speech.
Yeah,
he did win one of them.
Yeah.
And people were worried that maybe that turned people off because he was like, I want to be one of the greats. I
Yeah.
want to be like Michael Jordan of acting.
Yeah.
And for me at home, I'm like, yes, dude.
Yeah.
He's good on
Go
it.
for it.
I like that kind
He
of.
works hard at it.
Yeah, like back yourself. And
Yeah.
he's like, I know people don't usually speak like this, but I want to be great. I want to be recognized as one of the greats. So,
but I could see them the Academy going for DiCaprio because it is such a different role than he has done in the past, and he crushes it. And it does feel like it's time that he gets a second. You know what I mean? Like he should have more than one already. And maybe they're
I mean, he definitely should have had one pre-Revenant,
right?
I believe.
And so maybe there's sort of like making up for lost time kind of situation where they think Chalamet has lots more chances.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
How many more chances is Ethan Hawke gonna have?
You're making a good case.
Yeah.
We do. This is a very pro-Hawk table here. So. Okay, I think that it's time to dive into snack break number 3.
there's more.
We got
Okay.
more snacks here for us. Ooh,
yeah,
okay. See, here's a bit
That's the Chicago.
of the sweet and savory with us here today.
Okay.
Cheese
That's
and
my faves.
caramel mix.
No, I don't like that.
Cheese
Craters.
Yes.
Is that
Caramel?
right?
Yes.
GH Craters. Okay.
Right? Isn't that weird?
Small batch pop. Well, what were we muttering?
Cheese and carrot.
It's a weird mix.
Oh no, it's so good, guys.
I think it
Really?
sounds bad on
Cheese
paper,
and caramel?
but I think it's good.
it is. It's one of my faves.
And they're two different ones. Is that right? Are they two different ones? It looks, the picture wise, it looks like they're two different ones.
Oh,
As I'm pouring it out,
you gotta
I'm
mix.
seeing,
You gotta
like,
mix it
one.
up, bro. You gotta mix it up.
gotta
You gotta
mix-
shake it. You gotta
I
shake
should have
it.
mixed
You're
before.
professional on this.
Oh yeah, no,
Yeah.
they have these at
Bored.
Costco. But you see, all the caramel falls to the bottom.
Is it heavier?
Look at. That's a pro snacker right there.
Yeah.
I think I just got all the cheese
The
there.
ASMR for folks at home.
No. It's just all the cheddar.
I did just have a caramel one.
Can
Very
I put
good.
my hand down in that?
I got you some caramel. See,
Yeah,
I took all the cheese to give you some caramel.
See, I just did a little
Yeah,
caramel
okay,
and then a
really.
cheese.
Or we can do them at the same time.
Okay.
The caramel one
Elite.
is good.
Very good.
Okay.
Oh man, that's good.
So I should do one of each together?
Sure.
Yes.
Go for it.
Really?
Yes.
Yeah. Live your life.
Live your life.
Take chances. To dare us to
For
do.
some
right,
reason,
Harvey?
I don't like cheesy
LRBIO.
popcorn. I like caramel popcorn.
Okay.
You're lost.
So you're half
caramel
of
one
it
is
then.
good.
Susie, what do you think?
It's good. I like the caramel one.
The
best.
caramel's really good.
Caramel one is good. That is one that's tough to
The
bring
cheesy one
to the chair.
makes me feel like I'm smelling dirty socks.
Oh,
I had not thought.
it's like the manufactured cheese kind of smell and taste.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
what did you just say?
It makes me feel like I'm smelling dirty socks. Because
So
when
it tastes like
That's
dirty
not what I
socks,
thought
or
you said.
Oh, what do you think I said?
I thought you said. That's why I laughed. I was like, "What?" I thought you said it makes me feel like I'm smelling dirty thoughts.
Socks.
socks, not thoughts.
I don't mind dirty thoughts
Let's
as
take
much.
that a little further down the road. What do we?
All right, we're gonna find out everybody's thoughts on Best Director.
I like
We've
that
got
caramel.
Chloe Zhao with Hamnet, Josh Safdie with Marty Supreme. PTA, Paul Thomas Anderson for One Battle After Another. Joachim Trier for Sentimental Value. And Ryan Coogler for Sinners. Start off with you, Harvey. Who should win? Would you like to see win Best Actor?
Well, I mean, I think I don't know. Again, I haven't seen them all. I think this is a 2-horse race for me with Paul Thomas Anderson and Ryan Coogler. And, I mean, I loved Coogler's, like, what he did with Sinners. I thought it was just, I mean, every beat was perfect. And then I saw One Battle After Another, and I'm like, man, I don't know that you can do much more with the medium than what he did, what Paul Thomas Anderson did. Yeah. So that's kind of where I landed. I mean, I would totally be cool with Coogler winning it. I think he would be a deserving winner, but I think PTA it was just perfect.
It does feel like it might be coming back to the Best Actor conversation a little bit about we're doing the math on the table a little bit. And it does feel like PTA. It is his time. Like we're finally the movie has come out. Everyone loves it. Universal acclaim. Right. It's kind of finally time for him to get one because they did not reward it for There Will Be Blood or Boogie Nights back in the day. So it does feel like, to me, I'm with you. I think Paul Thomas Anderson. That's probably my favorite directing there. But Coogler, man, it does feel like maybe they're saying, you got more in the tank. Like we cannot wait to see what you've got coming down the line. But I mean, Sinners is tough to beat. It's all those nominations, and it'll be curious. I think one of the we were talking about precursors a second ago, different awards. They did have the DGA's Directors Guild Awards this previous weekend, or weekend before, and PTA won for that one. And usually that's a pretty good,
early indicator.
Yeah, early indicator there for the Oscar. Suzy, what do you think?
Sinners all the way.
Sinners.
So the scene of the music evolution scene
that
is
incredible.
One of the most coolest cinematic scenes I have ever seen in movies.
I'm so glad you
say that it was so cool.
I'm so glad you brought that up.
And to see that visual, it was so well done. It gave me goosebumps when I watched it. I was like, oh my gosh, this is so amazing. I went back and rewatched that scene.
For me, it was
it was beautiful
when that was happening. It was like, am I a little disturbed?
Yeah.
Because it was like, ooh.
Yeah, you're not sure. And I remember levitating in the theater. Yeah. Just looking around, he's doing it. He's he's taking a swing.
Yeah.
A lot of people might not like it. They might be turned off by seeing something like that. But it was just
they can be
so
wrong.
audacious.
They can be wrong in their wrongness.
I'm really glad you brought that up, Suzy. That's so good.
Look at me.
Good job.
Look at me.
Good take, Suzy.
You're doing a great job. You're doing such a good job. Cathy, what do you think?
Paul Thomas Anderson.
Yeah.
Probably. But again, same as across the board. Ryan Coogler.
Oh, sure. It's hard. It's tough,
tough
honestly.
Do we think any of the others are even in the conversation?
I don't think so. I think I felt that way that maybe Chloe Zhao was previously.
I had that. Yeah.
But if we're doing Oscar math, she did win for Nomadland, and that movie won Best Picture back in 2019. I believe it was 2020, 2021.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, if you want to do the Oscar math, you could say, well, they've already given her one within the last 5-6 years, so they're probably more interested in awarding that elsewhere. But it does feel like it's really emerged that it's PTA and Coogler as the top two options, which I would be happy with either one, to be honest with you. Okay, we got a little fun flex category.
Okay.
For folks.
Before we do Best Picture.
Before we go into the big one.
Okay.
Cathy, why don't you start us off? Get the conversation, get the party started with a flex category. Is there one of those that's jumping out at you that aren't in the traditional big six that you kind of want to make sure you get your take off on?
Well, can I do snubs real quick?
I would love that.
Okay. Well, we talked about Jesse Plemons, Wicked, or Wicked 2. Not in here.
Where would you have put it? Not in Best Picture, would you?
What would you? Yeah, what race would you have put it in?
I mean, I would have put probably Ariana Grande in.
Were you surprised? That was one of your favorite movies of last year?
I loved that movie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Were you surprised on Oscar nomination day that it was because it's not here.
Yeah,
like, at
it's
all.
not.
Like, and I think that surprised a lot of people, but maybe didn't ultimately because it didn't get universal acclaim like the first one.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we haven't talked about Best Pictures yet, but there's a couple in there I would have put it in there before.
Yeah.
So yeah, Best Picture, Ariana Grande. I thought she was great in it.
I think people felt like it was a lock for at least one, maybe two Best Original Song,
right.
Because you know they didn't get nominated for the first time because they were for the Broadway musical, songs, but they did produce at least 2 or 3 original songs for the second one.
Yes, and I love them.
And
the Girl in the Bubble is awesome.
They're nowhere to be seen.
There's No Place Like Home is another one that's good too.
I haven't seen the second one.
Oh my god!
Yeah,
I know, and I saw the first one and loved it.
Yeah, the second one, everybody was afraid it wasn't going to be as good as the first, and a lot of people don't think it was. Yeah. Oh, I loved it.
I let the reviews kind of like keep me away.
Yeah,
and so I need to I think it's going to be streaming before too long, so I'll check it out then.
So you haven't seen it yet?
No, not the second one.
And then I will talk about Best Original Song since you brought it up.
Yeah, let's do it.
I have a feeling that Golden from K-pop Demon Hunters is going to win.
I feel like it should.
Yeah.
If we want to award
probably
the rare time when we're going to award an Oscar for original song that actually did capture the zeitgeist, you still hear it every other song at the Olympics. The Winter Olympics that's going on right now as we're recording here in late February. So it's a banger.
I will say,
and a comeback story that
I have a sentimental favorite because I watched the documentary that it was from, and it was Dear Me from Diane Warren, Relentless.
All right, tell me about it.
Diane Warren, it's a documentary about Diane Warren and her songwriting process, and because she's written a lot of songs. And for all of her different songs that she's written, she's won everything except an Oscar.
And she's been nominated how many times
Multiple
in a row?
times.
More than a dozen, right?
More than yeah. She keeps getting nominated and she's never won. And so this song, Dear Me, is a song that she wrote while they were doing this documentary about her. So they they put it into the film and it was nominated, which is great.
Yeah, sure.
And I would just love if she won.
It'd be a nice story, right?
Yeah. So
I like that.
That's mine.
Yeah.
I don't want to yuck anybody's yum, but I would say a hot take is maybe we should not have an original song category ever anymore.
Why?
A lot of the times they come from movies that no one's ever heard of,
right.
Nobody's ever seen. When you go back through some of the nominated movies, and I would say this year is a bit of an exception. But like even the Train Dream song, it's like it's not integral to the movie.
Yeah.
It's like we had Nick Cave, I think. We had somebody write a song for the credits. I'm like, no, all right. Yeah. Like I don't know that whereas Golden, and it sounds like Diane Warren, like she is a songwriter herself. So I think like that proves against my rule this time.
Yeah.
But I feel like more often than not, it's the alternative where it's just sort of a song that
tacked on, it doesn't fit.
Yeah,
that's fair.
But what do you think will win in that category?
Oh, I think Golden will.
You think
win.
Golden will? Okay.
Yeah.
And also there's the center song that's in there too. That is integral to that moment that we've been talking about.
Yeah.
So
that's
a tough
true.
one.
Yeah,
it was great.
And then just one more.
Yeah, go for it. Yeah.
We were talking about how best casting is new. I'm gonna have to say Gabriel Domingue. No. Sorry, I'm gonna have to say. Where is it? No, never mind. I don't have a favorite.
Okay.
I was going to say whoever did the casting for Sentimental Value, and I thought they were nominated, but they're not. Because they had all of their main actors were nominated. I'm like, somebody did a great job.
That's not a bad point. That's actually a really astute point.
Yeah.
I think I maybe would give it to just speaking on casting, maybe like to your point, Marty Supreme, because there's just so many like, hey, there's that guy, there's that girl,
well,
like there's like so many good people, and a couple of like revelatory performances too.
Yeah.
And I mean, is this the first year of the best? So like, we don't even really know necessarily how it's going to be defined yet, but it feels like it's more than the top.
Yeah,
it's like below the
all
folds.
The casting.
Who's the cast? So.
Harvey, do you have a flex category we haven't really talked about?
Yes, I've got, since Cathy took six, I'm going to do two. So I love documentaries, and I watched The Perfect Neighbor think that's the only one I've seen.
Yeah.
But
that one's streaming. Right?
It is. It's on, I don't know where, somewhere.
I think maybe HBO.
But I mean, unbelievable film, and just the emotional weight of that is just.
I don't care who you are.
Oh my gosh,
you will cry.
Honestly.
Just so good. So yes, that, and then, I was trying to figure out where, if it was a cinematography or what, but I think I'm going to go with film editing.
Oh.
And I think I'm going to choose One Battle After Another, because that film is just like the motion of it, of how it moves, especially in the different acts, from the first act to the second to the third. I mean, once the scene in the high school happens and then you're just off, it's just, I think the editing and the sound too, like the soundtrack is just like, you hear it's just like keeps it's high intensity.
Yeah.
So
the,
I want
to pacing.
Yes.
Right. But it's a movie that it's not a breezy movie. I mean, it's 2 hours and 30 minutes, something like that. But it moves.
No,
and it really doesn't feel like it.
No.
Yeah.
Yep. And to cut together the car chase and kind of the last act, like that can get really
heavy-handed
but also confusing, disorienting if it's not cut in the right way, and you're like, who's driving where and where? But the whole time you're like, I actually have a really good sense of who's driving what car and when and where they are in proximity of each other.
That was funny.
And because of that, it really it heightens the tension.
Yeah.
So
that's
good.
a really good show.
So yep, those are mine.
My flex, I got to talk about Best Original Score for just a hot second. I did it last year because I was mad that they didn't nominate my guy Trent Reznor and Atticus Ross for Challengers. Just didn't get nominated, and it was fantastic. Shame on you, Academy. Shame on you again, Academy, because you didn't nominate my guy Daniel Lopatin for the Marty Supreme score. I absolutely loved that. And instead, we sort of went a bit chalk on that one. But I do think Ludwig Göransson will probably win for Sinners. And he didn't. And when you watch it and you pay attention to the score, it is fantastic what it's doing throughout the whole movie. And Johnny Greenwood's great from Radiohead, longtime PTA collaborator. But I don't know. I just felt like that. I just felt like that Marty's score was so like it was like a character within the movie.
Yeah,
and I love that in a score.
I appreciate you saying that, because my hot take was like it was disorienting sometimes because it did not sort of fit the vibe sometimes.
Because it's like an 80s synth score
set in the
with
50s.
80s needle drops in the movie to a movie set in the like 50s. Right.
And so that was, I was like, but I appreciate it, and I think it works, but it was, my hot take was that it was not my favorite.
That's fair.
But
you're allowed to have that.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
You can have opinions.
I can have wrong takes.
You're allowed to have opinions.
You can certainly have your wrong takes.
We'll allow it on this table. Suzy, what about you? Anything that Oscars related we've not talked about?
Well, I do want to say real quick, I'm so glad you brought up The Perfect Neighbor. Is that that's what's called, right? I saw that, and talk about God. It's so the impact that it has, and it was just the way it was done that those videos spoke for themselves.
Right.
Like
it was all
they just
body cam.
Played it like in order. Like it was. Gosh. Anyways, sorry. I'm gonna have a little different. I'm gonna change it up on you guys a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
So a category that I think this is gonna be very unpopular, and I have a feeling you guys are gonna be like, blasphemy.
Oh no, hot takes. I love scorching.
I think that everything has to evolve and things constantly over the years, and with film I think that we're at a point in the world of streaming. I think that there are limited series, and we're in an era where shows like drama shows, series should be on the category, because they're like things like when you look, and I'm not saying this would be one, but example, Stranger Things, each episode was cinematic. It was like an hour and a half. It was a movie in itself. The money that went into it, like all the work. I mean, I don't see now the difference in some of these shows and movies.
That's
right. Anyways, I just think that that's a category that should be on there.
Well, I mean, I say that anymore these days that the television series are better than movies.
That 100%, I agree. And that's, I've watched more shows, limited series, than I have these movies. Right. Anyways.
Yes, I agree.
What would be?
I agree.
Well, we don't. We don't usually talk about like the Emmys necessarily, but what show like would get your like Emmy for best drama or something from 2025?
Adolescence.
Yeah, that's kind of top of mind for me.
I mean, yeah. But there's so many. What was the one? Oh gosh, that had like the Greek inspiration. Sirens. Wait. Am I right on that? Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah,
on HBO.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty good.
Yeah.
I don't know. That
are
was
you saying
series.
a different, like another category, or are you thinking that they should be considered
I think there should be a
best
category
picture?
in the Oscars
For
for
best.
limited series.
Okay.
Yeah, for
I
best.
think for me, I feel you, but I guess it's because we do have the Emmys. That is kind of the Oscars for TV.
Yeah, but movies are in the Emmys.
Well, and doesn't the Golden Globes?
No, well, Golden Globes are both.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
Emmys
Oh,
are
are the
just
Emmys
Emmys are just series
okay.
and television.
Yeah, okay.
So.
Yes.
But
Golden Globes are both.
Yeah.
But I do love that shout.
But it's like
Adolescence.
some
It's
of
good.
those shows will never get an Oscar, and they deserve an Oscar just as much as some of these movies.
You know what we deserve? Our final snack.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. This one, I think, did Brett say this one came from?
That was the Cracker Barrel.
Cracker
I think.
Barrel. You're right. Gotta put some respect on the CV. Okay. This one is the brand is Sweet Chaos, I believe.
Hey,
Cool.
that sounds delicious.
Do you know this one, Harvey?
No,
Sweet
I
Chaos.
don't. No, sorry.
This is dill pickle popcorn. We're doing it. I do love dill pickle flavored.
I like a
things
dill
as
pickle
well.
chip.
Yep. We've recently had. Oh boy. This is
There's
going
a-
to
Tear it down.
explode.
Well, do you see
Yeah,
there's
you're
a
right.
little-
On the
You got
ridges
to follow
there.
the notch there.
Papa notch.
There we
Not
go.
too much.
You've seen
I've
a
had my share.
teenager a time or two do what I was about to do. Yeah. Okay, I gotta get this like more.
Oh,
Oops,
that's
I'll
funny.
just put
That's
that
way
anywhere.
way too much. I already had it. It's good. I do love dill pickle seasoning.
Oh my gosh, I smell it.
Good.
Okay,
Oh my gosh, yes, that's funny.
while you guys are snacking, I'm gonna read the best
Wow.
picture.
I
Best
can't have
picture
this.
nominated
That's very
movie.
Too strong.
Forward, huh? Bill forward.
We've got Begonia, we got F1, we've got Frankenstein, we've got Hamnet, Marty Supreme, One Battle After Another, The Secret Agent, Sentimental Value, Sinners, and Train Dreams. Suzy Hosley, you're our esteemed guest.
Is this for what was the category?
Best Picture.
Oh, just best
This is
picture.
Kit
Okay.
and Caboodle. Final one.
I do want to shout out real quick cinematography. Did we get on that yet?
No.
Is that something we were going to talk about?
Right now you are.
Frankenstein.
Okay.
It's visually, that was a very visually pleasing film. Okay, best film for me is Sinners. I loved it. Like, it reminded me of where Oh Brother, We're Out There.
Yeah.
We're Out There. It was just the storytelling. I mean, everything about it was so neat. The music, the storytelling, the acting. I loved it.
Did you know where it was going beforehand? Like,
Yeah.
what was your kind of knowledge of it?
I
as you sat
wish
down?
that I had not.
Yeah.
And I don't know if I should spoil it, but it was kind of.
It's a 10-month movie. I think. Maybe not full spoilers, but
I'll just say I did not know where Dusk Till Dawn was going when I watched that film.
Oh yeah.
Great
And
comp,
I
great
remember like that took a turn
Yeah.
and it blew me away, right? When I went into this movie, someone had already told me what it was, so I knew that was going to happen, and I was kind of mad about it because if I didn't, it would have been that same
You see,
experience.
I'll say though, like I knew it too, but I almost in the first act, I almost forgot because they do all the exposition with the characters, and you're kind of just in this world, and you're like, oh, this is really cool, and then all of a sudden the dude shows up at the house,
Yeah.
and you're like, oh wait,
happening?
hold on a second,
What's going on?
right? So
And then it's one too where
So
you on subsequent rewatches, you like the characters so much that you just sort of don't want the night to go the way that it inevitably
Yeah.
goes. Like,
Yeah.
No. This
No,
time
not
I
him.
need
Not her.
I need Snack to no.
I mean, yes. And it also made me, I love blues music so much. And like seeing Buddy Guy.
Yeah.
And that it just, God, there were so many cool little things, but it reminded me of is this story of Robert Johnson where he goes down
Right.
to the crossroads and
Basically.
sells soul to the
Hev-
devil?
feels
You
like
know,
it's heavily inspired,
It was just
right?
so
Yeah.
neat. Yeah.
yeah, if you haven't seen it, definitely stay for the post-credit scene. It's pretty, pretty
And
important.
as it's kind of like the credits are rolling, but they're showing you little clips and like just stay seated, let it roll if you're watching on HBO Max.
I think
or
you should
whatever.
always just do that.
Yeah, I agree.
I think so too. I do that anymore anyways. Just let the credits roll. Anymore, the streamers, they want to just put it in the box up there, and they want to serve you something else. I'm like, no. I want to watch the credits. I need to decompress. Yes, I need to talk. Yeah.
I'm often the last person in the theater.
Yeah.
Same,
actually. Wait until
take it in.
Because and then I like to see the songs usually. You know, so I'll make it to the end of the credits.
Yeah.
The rest of my family's out in the car.
Come on.
Cathy, what about you? Where do you land on Best Picture?
I'm gonna say that it is between Sinners and One Battle After Another for me, but I'm gonna lean towards One Battle After Another.
All right.
There's just something about the story itself that resonates, and I'm like, okay,
yeah.
There's some
in.
overlap with the real world.
Yeah.
Well, it's just like surprisingly timely because I mean they've been making it for a while,
right?
And it's essentially I think that stuff is set about 15 years ago, so there are other things happening back then. You know, we've always had issues. It's not like
for sure.
Right? Exactly. History repeats itself. But no, I hear you on that. The timeliness is uncanny.
And then just the way it's framed and the way the story goes, and you just sort of latch onto those characters like immediately. I felt like, and that's such a good pick. Harvey, what about you?
I think this is how it happens every year. Is I'll go through the list, and I'm like, I'll see a movie. In this case, it was Sinners, and I was like, that was amazing. That was the art at its peak.
Yes.
I don't think it can be. And then I see another thing, and I'm like, well, maybe there's that. And I think that's where One Battle After Another is for me. I thought it was just so pitch perfect from start to finish. It just was awesome. And so major shout out to Sinners. And I think Marty Supreme was really good. I enjoyed. We haven't mentioned this film at all. I enjoyed Train Dreams. It is definitely a vibe, but I was there for it.
The shots in Train Dreams are fantastic.
Yeah, definitely mood. But One Battle After Another, I think that's going to be my pick for Best Picture.
Yeah, it's mine as well. It was my favorite. It's one that when we left Sinners back in April of last year, it feels like it was so long ago.
Yeah.
Just loved it. Had a great time. But then when One Battle, when that came around, like in September, it was like that was unbelievable. Like I just don't know what I just saw. Like, it was that good. But Sinners is way up there too. I had a very similar experience with Begonia as well. I just loved it. It's doing some really cool stuff.
I really
and then
liked
the final,
it until the end.
I don't want to spoil Begonia. It's fairly on the newer side, but that was one that like I love a movie that like nails an ending, and to me it totally did. And I was just like, yes, like fist pumping in the theater. Like you did it, Yorgos.
We will talk after this.
Yes, we will
About
your opinion
I can't wait.
Ending.
I can't wait.
Surprise F1.
That was a surprise nomination.
Nomination.
What did you think of that?
I really liked that movie, but I was really surprised it was nominated.
Did it feel like it's not a best movie?
I mean, again, probably good. It got nominated for like sound and editing and visual effects, or
some of the
which is it's fine.
Does it feel like they reserve a spot for like a popcorn movies? Like Top Gun Maverick.
I love popcorn movies.
I do
That's
too.
a really good point. We talk Oscar math in this show a little bit, and that feels like one. Where last year, I think it may have been Dune Part 2 was the 2024 movie that made some money, and it was like kind of.
And then the Top Gun Maverick
was for sure.
And Wicked also last year as well. That was sort of your box office.
But I think like sometimes there is beauty in the simplicity, and sometimes I get really annoyed when a movie is being artsy for the sake of being
trying
artsy.
too hard.
Like it's just trying too hard. We're going in a direction, and it's like sometimes it really is about, did you enjoy that? Was that fun?
Right.
Is it memorable? Was it iconic to you? And so let that be.
I like were you drawn in? Did it make you laugh? Did it make you cry?
Right.
How did it make you feel?
Did you feel something?
Yes.
Yep.
We didn't talk about the dill popcorn. I think it's delicious.
I think so too. Do you feel like did it come in at the end as your favorite?
Maybe.
Maybe.
I'm not. I mean, it does what it's supposed to do. it tastes like dill pickle. It is not my, which is not my favorite flavor. So I'm fine.
What was your favorite of the snacks?
I mean, I like the cheddar and caramel. Like I use that's like a snack for me.
Really, I liked the caramel part. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that was really good.
Yeah,
it's like you eat them though. You're like earning the caramel when you eat the cheddar. If it's like half and half, you're like, okay, I gotta eat these cheddars first, and then I get all the caramel.
Suzy, what about you? Where did your snacks rank?
I think I like the combo cheese ball. The first one, like the pizza
puffs.
Puff. I think that was my favorite. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm with Harvey on the deal. Mm-hmm. It did what it's trying to do. Mm-hmm. You know.
My favorite is that we get to do this, and I got to talk to you guys about the Oscars today, and I'm really looking forward to March 15th.
Yeah.
It's airing on ABC, streaming on Hulu as well. Get those movies watched, hopefully. We've helped adequately get you excited and prepared for the Oscar movies. I want to thank you, Cathy, and you, Suzy, and you, Harvey, for joining me on SnakChat today. Thank y'all for being here. Let's pencil it in for next year. Let's do this again. Let's do this again next February. Talk movies. Love it.
I love it.
All right, that'll do it here for us for the 2026 Oscars Special, and we will see you next time where we will snack and chat down the road. See you later.